Hello everyone, back to this Estonian lesson video. Now we're still dealing with imperfects here, okay? This will probably be the last video for the imperfects. I'm not sure what the next one's going to be on, but this pretty much wraps up the videos for the imperfects. Now today, this is what we have here. Okay. These two words here, we have sama and yama, yama. Sama, to get, and yama, to stay. Alright? And as usual, we have our personal pronouns. Ma, I, me, sa, you, singular, te, he, she, me, we, us, ta, he or she, nad, they. Okay? So let's take this san here, which I've already written here. San. Okay, now the ones I put in the red parentheses, those are the present tense. I'm just letting you know those are in the present tense. So I am getting will be san. I'm getting. Now the rule for okay, this is still the I imperfect. Okay, I imperfect. Because remember the last video I told you guys that essentially to make a verb into the imperfect, it'll take si, okay? It'll take si. That's the standard one. But you have these irregulars that will take the I. You have certain 15 verbs that they're going to take the I for the imperfect, okay? And these are just 2 of the 15, okay? So let's look at sama. Okay, sama, to get. Now, what you're going to do here, that's the O here. Okay, first with the double vowels here, you have 2 A's. What's going to happen is you're going to the I is going to drop off here from the present. You're going to drop off the I, and then just add an I there, and it will be sign. Well, that will mean I got, or I obtained. Okay, so A will become an I, S-A-I-N. Okay, and that happens with all of the same thing happens with it happens with all of the other personal pronouns. You just drop off the A and add the I, and of course plus the personal pronoun any. Okay, so I'll write another example here. I want to try to save time. All right, so yan and then yang. Let's look at sa. What would sa be? Sad for the sad will be the present for you get, you're getting. So sad. Okay, sad. And what's going to happen? Oh, I had the other one. Oh, I'll go ahead and put the other one. Yad or yed. Yed. You are staying. Okay, now what's going to happen here, the same thing that happened before. Same thing that happened before. You're going to drop off this A here. You're going to drop off the A and add an I. And now you have Said. Said, you got. And then the same thing with here. Yeah, drop off the add and add an I. And that'll be yay. Okay, here I just wrote, I wrote yama twice to stay yama, and then it became yang, dropping off the add in the imperfect form. Okay, so that's essentially what you're going to do for all of those words there. It's going to, okay, out of those 15 E verbs, okay, that's what you're going to do. Well, at least with these ones here. If you have these double consonant, double vowels, you're going to draw off the vowel and add an I. Okay. So this happens with the this rule happens with the A's and with the O's, and we're about to get to the O's right now. Okay. So I hope you guys understand what just happened there. That's essentially what happened. So as long as you remember the 15, as long as you remember all of the 15 irregular verbs that are going to take the I, then you shouldn't have a problem. You shouldn't have a problem distinguishing what's going to be dropped from what double consonant is going to be dropped, and having an I added. Okay. So let's do the O's here. Okay. So here, as before, I made the personal pronouns ma, sa, ta, te, me, na, and we're going to use yo. There are two more out of the 15. Yoma and sema. Okay, I've listed all the other 15 in the last video. So you have yoma and sema to eat, to drink. So we're gonna use okay, we're gonna use this we're gonna use yoma here for ma. Alright, so what's gonna happen here, the same thing that happened before, but it's something else. It's gonna be something different. You're still gonna drop off the second vowel, okay? So you're gonna two things. A, you're gonna drop off the second vowel. Let's take yoma, for example, and let's put it in the present with ma. So yom. Okay? You're gonna drop off the second vowel. Drop off the second vowel. Okay? And then it's gonna as usual, add an I. Okay, now it becomes yoin, but the next thing you have to do is take this O will turn into an Okay, you see, I've dropped off the O and added the I, and then I turned the O into an so it's yang in the imperfect. I drunk, or I drank, I drunk. Yang. Same thing with the sema to eat. You drop off we put it in the present with the first, with me, I, it will be sun. Drop off the okay, add the I, which we did, and then this here, I didn't do it here. This, even though it has the two dots, you have to turn that into an also. So it will be saying. It will be saying. So that's what's going to happen with these other ones with the O's. Yoma, sema, loma, those O's, you're going to drop off the second O and add and turn into this here. This is pretty difficult to pronounce. I should say it's pretty difficult to enunciate, because it kind of, if you don't enunciate it right, you get you see, so those are, I don't know, this is kind of like that Turkish O, the and this one is like it's kind of difficult for me to pronounce. I'm not fully used to it yet. But anyway, that's what's going to happen. Okay. So let's see what my time's looking like. Yeah. So if you guys, I'm not going to fill this part in because it's the same rule. Same rule applies with these other personal pronouns. Now that's going to conclude this video for the imperfects. Now, like I said before, as long as you guys memorize all the 15 verbs, you want to memorize those 15 verbs. It's going to take the I, which are they will be looked at as irregulars. Just get those out of the way. Find a pattern or something to memorize those 15 verbs. So as long as you memorize those 15 verbs, and you remember the other rule, which is SI, and the I imperfect takes the I, then you're all good to go. You should be able to take any verb and turn it into the imperfect, no matter what verb it is, as long as you understand the I imperfect verbs. Okay. So I hope this video was useful for those of you who are learning Estonian. Now I got a message yesterday. Someone told me that one of the other Estonian videos was useful to them. So I'm glad. I'm happy for that. Okay, so I like making videos, these type of videos, for not only for myself but for other people who are learning Estonian or whichever language I'm learning as well. Alright, so this concludes this video, and like I said, this concludes the imperfects. We still have present imperfect and all that other stuff, but we'll get to that sometime. Okay, well, thanks for viewing the video.